Well, okay, so I've actually been building for like 5 minutes, and somehow I forgot to hit go live. So, welcome to Tuesday Night with Czardus, and I wondered why nobody in the chat was responding to what I was saying. But, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you are having a good Tuesday evening, and, yeah, we're back in Venice tonight, and I am, yeah, pretty happy to be here. I'll say hello to everybody again. We have Saprolet, welcome. George Lynch Productions, welcome. Justin Clary, good to have you. A Pesky Burb. Ben Posthumous. Also, I liked the joke about post hummus. Uh, you you didn't get to hear me say that I liked it, but now you do. And anyway, we're working on Captain Infinite Island tonight. So I got the above ground metro in here, and now we're just working on getting some roads in place. So anyway, we're gonna come over this way, and I think that one will end up being a pretty major. Actually, we'll get one coming off this way, and that one can be a little bit smaller again. That can come down like that. I like that. Maybe we'll extend that further. Engu, welcome. Good to have you as well. Let's go ahead and get some tiny roads in here. Like that. Oh, before I forget, actually, remind me in a couple minutes to check out, I think I enabled some Venice assets, like the Rialto Bridge. I got that off of the workshop. We're going to go ahead and take the trees out of here because we're going to have a pretty dense population in here anyway. So we'll just take that right on out. And then we are going to get this out this way and right into the station. Bring that in. And we should extend this further. We can take these trees out too. We're really not going to have much green space on these islands because we're going to cram so much population in here. Although I don't think we're doing realistic population in this series, so that'll be fine. Banker of Doom, welcome. Let's go ahead and bring this in to there and over here. Oh, we need to fix this canal as well. Let's go ahead and get this in here. So, yeah, most of the plan for the entire area is that the inside here will be almost all commercial. We'll have industrial over here, and then all of the surrounding islands will be high-density residential with office mixed in. But for the most part, it should be residential. And that's kind of what I want to do, just to get a lot of people in here and get a good balance. I think that will work out. Plus, the other reason I'm doing it that way is because the commercial buildings really need roads so that they can get their goods delivered to them. And I want to have pedestrian pathways and stuff like that on all of the other islands. So we have roads on the commercial and industrial areas, but not elsewhere. Welcome, Jack. Good to have you. Thanks for moderating again tonight. Sarah Singh, welcome. Si Layang, have I ever built a Costco, Walmart? Yes, I have. I don't recall if I've done them on camera. I think if I did, it would have been in my Bremmerdale series. But I would anticipate that St. Clair will have several big box stores before it is all said and done. So you have that to look forward to. Now we'll get these roads in here. Just bring this over like that, I guess, and out this way. And maybe we could get a plaza or something in here. Yeah, I wonder if we could get... Let's put a unique building in here. We have a ton of money now, by the way. Let's go ahead and speed this up. And, oh, autosave. Water time. What's going to happen to that thin island? I'm not sure. I'll have to take a look at that. George, you're glad that I'm working again on the American side of St. Clair. Yeah, I mean, I plan to go back and forth. I clearly fell behind there. I think we have some churches, if I remember. That's the cathedral. Yeah, we don't want that. Okay, and we don't have others. It's hard to know which assets I have because I haven't been picking them for this build for the most part. Except for, let's see, Rialto. Yep, we've got that. Okay, let's go ahead and get this in here. So, Grand Canal, I think it goes somewhere right around here. If I remember, no, that's not right. Maybe it's over here. Yeah, I think it's somewhere in here. But it's not going to fit. Let's place it, and then I can move it into place. If we put it here, and raise it up. I mean, it doesn't quite fit in here. Let's pause, because the water messes everything up. Move this over. Yeah, it doesn't quite fit. If we had procedural objects, we could make it fit. Or, you know, if we just did this sort of thing. There. That side works, and that side works. So there, we've got the Rialto Bridge. Do we have a node in the middle for that road? Don't want building, we want the node. Perfect. We can move that right over into the center of that and raise it up so that the cars don't just drive into the bridge. Put that there. Do I have node controller this week? I do. So I want a node here. It didn't want to put one there for me. Let's try that again. Node controller. Okay, we'll put one there. And we'll get one here. And we'll use move it to move this one over this way. And then we'll go down to try to get that to match the bridge a little bit better. Yeah, that works for me. And we need to get rid of the cars off of this thing. But this can come over here and come down. There, that ought to work. And in the meantime, we can also come in here and have ground level here. And here. Clearly this side did not work out quite right. Bring that down. There we go. That works. Okay, so we've got the Rialto Bridge. And the ferries just drive right through it. That's fine. We'll stick with that. You don't remember any of them in Bremmerdale? Yeah, it's possible I didn't get them in there. Collaboration with Design Candy. I don't remember if he's worked. He might. Did he do the global build-off at all? I don't remember. But it's possible that I've worked a little bit with him. What is going on here? Why isn't this terrain cutting through the way it's supposed to, I wonder? It's kind of strange. But anyway, that's fine. Looks weird with the cars. It does. That's right. Let's come in here and we'll turn off the cars. We definitely don't want the cars on here. No cars. No cars. And that reminds me, one thing I want to try to do is, although maybe it won't work, if we come in, I wonder if we can tell it to do Old Town. Oh, autosave, water time. Yeah, sometimes the key gets flipped. But I find it to be a pain to try and fix that. We're going to try to see if turning off car... Oh, we've already did that over here. Did that reduce the number of cars coming in here? Maybe. I mean, how are people going to get to other places, I wonder? But if we mark the inside ones as cars only, I support... Old Town... Okay, let's go back in and read about that. Old Town policy. Motor vehicles get banned so they can walk through. Yeah, that should work. Should be able to do that everywhere. Old Town, that's already there. Old Town, everywhere should have Old Town. Okay. So that should work. Yeah, that looks so much better without cars other than, I mean, the service vehicles we're going to have to deal with. So I think that'll be fine. Okay, anyway, let's come over here. Yumble TV. I've never heard of Yumble TV either, actually. Let's come in here and we will get... Oh, maybe the old market. Would that... No, that's so big. It's always so big. But it could work over here. Yeah, I mean, we could put it right here. Yeah, that'll work. I mean, it's not what I was looking for specifically, but I don't really know what I was looking for anyway, so... Maybe an opera house. Should we put an opera... Well, no, that's probably going to be too noisy. Grand library. Well, oh, let's save that for school. Just put that there. Set Old Town in the main policies for the map. That, I mean, yeah, I could do that. I already have it, actually. So I don't know why it didn't do it when I created a district. Like, somehow it wasn't on that one. I don't really know how. I'm sure it probably does have some old markets. Let's come in here and continue with our pathways. Let's connect to that. Did that connect right? No. If we bring a road here, there we go. And then that can be a bridge. This, I want to come in right like that. And let's bring this down this way. Get some buildings right on the other side of the market, and the same thing over on this side. This could come all the way over here. Let's get this bridge in place. Elevated over to there. And then we're going to bring this to here and then be elevated again. Like that. Yeah, that works. Very good. Now, let's come in over here. We'll get a pathway right on the other side of this too, just to make it seem like the road goes there. And get another one in the middle here. Yeah, one of the things I love to do is these like old European style road layouts where I'm just throwing roads down without really regarding where they're going to go and just filling in gaps. I think that should work. Oh, we've got one more gap over here. That should work. Okay. Yellow TV, I started watching last year. He knows for a lot of Twitch, YouTube videos. Oh, that's great. Okay, now, water. We need water on this island. Let's go ahead and bring it over from here. Come straight down here and over. And this way. Oh, we need to get that bridge in place, too. You know, it's interesting how little traffic we have on this map. Just because I mean, it feels like there should be more, but there really isn't. Alright, so then we can get water over this way. And up and this way. Then we need just a little bit more in there. And we need some over on this side. Bring that in. And one more here. There we go. Oh, we missed the spot over here because we crammed a little bit more roads in there. Oh, and you know what? We should do this as well. English, please. I don't speak any other languages, really. Hey, Michael. Good to have you. Okay, I think we are set. Let's double check. Unemployment is low. And let's go ahead and start adding more people over here. We're going to start, let's see, we don't have power there, so let's get the power to jump this way first. Throw in a few offices here and there. Don't want commercial, but all this residential should be good. All right. Very good. Get all of this in here. And, well, I didn't mean to put that as office, but it'll be fine. Get all of that in place. Yeah, you've got an idea for 5B1C? Go ahead. We are taking a lot of feedback right now because we're talking about doing another one. Don't have anything concrete yet to say about that, but we are considering it and listening to all the feedback that we get. Yeah, there are a lot of great, unique buildings there. And then... yeah, so that has spread out this way. We need trash pickup. Wow. Services are not getting picked up over here. Could that... I mean, look at all that. Processing is fine. Our services are not getting in here. And is that because of Old Town? I mean, we're picking it up here, that's fine. But we're not getting anywhere else. I'm going to turn Old Town off. I think it is ruining the city. I think we are having problems here. Who would be collaborating? I can't say that yet. It's unclear. I mean, we don't have any real plans in place, so there isn't anything to say about it other than that we are listening to what people are saying and talking about doing another one. It has been really fun to do. So now we do need to come in here and extend the metro line, which ends here currently. Let's move this over to there. And we'll get new stops in that spot. There we go. One of the best things is all of us playing with our own style. What if at the end, when it's done, you each take the final save, then do your own episode, changing or fixing whatever you want? That is an interesting idea. I'm not sure how much we'll be doing in what would be a fourth round if we do anything at all. Right now, the plan is that the third round would be us finishing up as much as we can. And then if there is anything in a fourth round, it would just be, you know, cinematics and stuff like that. It could be, actually. If I do another collaboration, try to get Yumble TV and Design Candy, Prez, Samber, and Corellis. Yeah, there are a lot of great creators out there. And it'll be interesting to see what we end up doing. Okay, now I'm really concerned about this trash pickup. But I feel like we are getting things picked up more. I mean, you can see that it's green. Yeah, and trash is definitely getting picked up now. It wasn't before, but it is now. We should check the death care too. This is like deja vu to St. Clair and what I just did in, what was it, today's episode? Where I fixed a lot of those issues, or was that yesterday? I do think that Biffa is going to, Michael, I think that Biffa is going to do something like that at the very end. I think that is probably his plan. So, look forward to that. Now, okay, death care. We could use more crematoriums. Most definitely. Let's come in here and we'll get one in here. We'll get one tucked in here. Sorry, building, you just were going in. Oh, and actually we're on anarchy. Take that out. Okay. Then we'll get one over in here while we're at it. Yeah, we totally neglected death care. It happens. I think I do that a lot, actually. Get one there. Okay. So that should really help with the death care and improve a whole lot of stuff in the city. Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, you were about to make that comment about the St. Clair parallels. Yeah. By the way, Sean, nice to see you. Let's see here. Will the city ever get a small airport? Yes, probably, but the airport would have to go somewhere over here. And I want to fill this out before we really do anything over there, especially because we would need public transit. I mean, the train would be easy. Where does the train go? It just kind of goes that way. But any public transit would have to be pretty substantial out that way, given that the entire city is over here. Anyway, let's go ahead and keep going here and get more people in here. Someone needs to make a port where garbage barges export garbage to somewhere else. Yeah, that would be good. And definitely would be fitting of this area. I'd love to just ship the garbage off and get rid of it. So that is something that would be awesome. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more in here. There we go. That should take us for a little while. Michael, you appreciate the entire series. It's how you found me, so you're glad. I'm really glad I did it too. I think it was a lot of fun, and I really want to do more of them. I think they were. It was a very successful thing. And Justin, you are behind on the series. I'll zoom out. Yep, there you go. So we are really filling this out a lot. And, oh, we've got a fire, a burned down spot over here. Let's go ahead and just take those out. Let's see here. In fact, I wonder, we could probably do a flyby. Full region. Let's try that, maybe? Yeah, let's do that. Full region. Give this a play. Well, that's uneventful. But I think it might catch a little bit. We'll see what happens. Let's see, what else have we got going on here? Yeah, I'm glad you were able to catch another one too, Sean. That's great. And Scott, good to have you. I'm glad you were able to join tonight. I hope you had a good stream. And yeah, this cinematic isn't all that exciting now, is it? I'm going to do it anyway because I need some water and it's fun to watch. It is a great map. It is by Mr. Miyagi and Funkenstein. If you, yeah, you can change accounts. Epso Hunter, good to see you. Hope you had a good stream. Anyway, the map is by Mr. Miyagi and Funkenstein. I think, let me try the command if I remember right. Was it map Venice? Or Venice map? Nope. I don't remember what the command is. Oh, there we go. It was one of them. Yeah, so Pesky Burb, it shows everything except the main population. Yeah. I mean, we're getting a nice view of the map and little teasers of the city. But stream was good. Asked some friends to come and join this evening. Oh, that's great. Kind of like a little raid from Twitch to YouTube. So now we are finally getting a peek of the city and the cinematic ends. This one would be better, I think. This one zooms or like flies around the whole thing. Taking the garbage and reusing in your city to make new items. That would be good, yeah. I would like that. Yeah, so I feel like the city here is coming together. And we're getting a little bit built each week and a lot of fun. Cross-platform raid. We have the technology. We can make it happen. Golf House, good to have you. Thanks for joining tonight. And now we are moving in. This is not the center square. So this, let me see if I can change it. We don't want this one. We want to center over here. We'll add a point there and increase that. And then we are going to overwrite this one. So now it should save right over there for next time. I won't make you watch a whole nother cinematic just because. But anyway, unemployment is creeping up a little bit. Let's go ahead and get a couple offices in while we are working over here. Yeah, that should be good. And then we can get some more people in as well. Population is 26,000. We are making our way up very, very slowly. I don't think I want people there. And the population, I think, like we're going to have, we have a lot of commercial demand. Let's go ahead and get some in here. I should do a cinematic train ride. We might do a metro ride at some point tonight. That's always fun. We've done those before, and I know I at least enjoyed them. I don't know that we want commercial in here, but I am doing it anyway. So that should work. We really need to get roads over here and water and stuff, but we do need to get this bridge needs to come across. Don't forget to put it in the tram stops. I think we have tram stops over here already, don't we? Oh, no, we don't. Well, that's very helpful. Yeah, so we have one there. Let's go ahead and get another one over here as well. Right there. Oop, not a new line. We'll get one over here near the ferry. And where do we have one over there? We have one right there. That might be enough. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I think that'll be good. And of course, look at that. We've got a ferry stop here. Let's take that out. Not quite sure how it ended up there. Actually, I know. Last time we were having some trouble with copy-paste when we were making the ferries. Alright. Oh, Jack, you had transcoding on the stream on Twitch tonight. That's good. Do the bike paths in the city and the bike policy turned on? We do have bike policy turned on already, I believe. Let's come in here. Encourage biking. Yep. And These bigger ones have a bike path built in the middle. So we should see... Here goes a cyclist. And then he walked. Coming down here and then turning that way. And it looked like he just went on the sidewalk anyway. So we should have a lot of people cycling and walking and all that good stuff. Let's come over here and get this across. It arches up nicely. And then, I don't know where I want to take it from here. It's kind of a too straight for... I feel like a lot of these roads have really turned out to be pretty straight. There's a no bites on sidewalk policy. Yeah, so I think, I mean, we could make it so that they can't go on the sidewalk, but I kind of want to keep it that, well, like, so they can. Let's do that and bring this over this way. Maybe that one can go somewhere else. Oh, this island does not have a name. Well, you guys know what that means. Somebody put 42 in the chat, and the first one who does it gets the island named after them. I think that has proven to be a pretty successful way of getting names for the islands, and I think you guys have been having fun with it. A pesky burb. Don't we already have... I mean, okay, pesky island. It's not quite the same. Pesky burb. There we go. Alright, cycling and walking and public transport will cut down on road vehicles. Yeah, and we have cut down quite a bit on things. So that, I mean, let's check traffic first of all. 78% traffic flow, and it really is only in these spots. We do have... Is that a road? Yeah. We have one road that we're allowing in here on this one island, and that has a little bit of traffic. But for the most part, I think we have been pretty good at keeping the cars off as I zoom in and find another spot with cars. No cars for you. Take that off. Alright, that island looks like the main, like the country of Mali in Africa. Interesting. Alright, so we are going to continue getting some roads out here, I guess. Not exactly what I expected I'd be doing right now, but we started to, and I think, what was I... Oh, I was trying to get over to that spot. So we're actually going to bring this over, and then we'll be elevated across, and then just bring this right on over like that. And I want to actually replace that road. Take that out. And this one is going to just come right through. And then from here, it can come across this way. And down. Like that. Okay. Let's see here. What parts do you have in the city? We don't have very many parts. Primarily because the land is so scarce. We might get more as we go, but we can take a look. Leisure is one of these down here. Leisure. So we have a lot of unique buildings in the center. Then we have one park there, and that, I mean, we have a park here, and we have the Pesky Palace Gardens, which we should probably do a little bit in there. The one island should be named Bell Island. Which one? Oh, is that the phone one that you keep talking about? Yeah, okay. The one we talked about for the amusement park, and I should have just finished reading your paragraph. Campgrounds and hotels. We probably could use some hotels, actually. We should put them... Well, we could put a tourist... This could all be touristy. Let's go ahead and name this Bell. I'm on board with that. And then... I I need a 42 for this one that will have the tourists. And this time, I will let whoever gets it can actually give me a name for it. So we'll come down here. And whoop. Ted AVL. What is the name you want for this island? Subject to approval. Let's come in here, and this is going to be Bell. And then the other one, which is going to have the hotel policy assigned to it, will go there. So I think that'll be a good spot because we'll have a lot of hotels there, and then they can go other places. You thought, okay, we're going to call it Ted AVL Island then. Ted AVL. That one will work. I think that's fine. What do you guys think? And we've got the road that goes all the way down there. We probably have people coming that way. We can get water that way too now. So that goes away. Do we have... Oh, we have prop and tree anarchy turned on. Well then. Let's come this way. And just connect that there. And we're going to come in here and turn off prop and tree anarchy. And just change this real quick. And put it back. Man, I hate it when I do that. I mean, oh, you know what I should do? We're going to get rid of the trees anyway, right? Okay, you should name a future island in the city Czardus Island. Not a bad idea. I don't usually name too many things after my... Well, that's not true. I have named a few things with plays on Czardus and stuff like that. How about naming one... That would be good, yeah. Czardus. Alright, welcome back, Epso. We have named a couple of islands while you were gone. And we are getting ready to... I mean, this is going to be a tourist island. Then over here... we are going to... Oh, this is filling in nice. How is unemployment? 9%. So we need more jobs. And commercial... no, they are not happy about... What are they not happy about? Not enough customers? Not enough educated workers? Really? We have 40% educated, but we don't have enough elementary schools to keep up. Well, let's get an elementary school in here. We were going to make this into school land. I guess we don't have to put them there. I'm going to put this here. Because that is what I'm doing. And if you hadn't guessed, that is what I did. Let's see here. Let's get this school over in here. That gets us a little bit closer. Not quite there. Let's put one more there. Dogleg could probably use another one. Get that there. That should definitely get us up over... How much do these people... only 300? Man, do we... I don't have customized yet. Well then. That explains some of it. Let's see here. For any information about upcoming City Skyline stuff, I recommend checking out and subscribing to the Paradox email list. That would be the best source of information. Let's go ahead and get this over in here. And fill in a little bit more over this way too. Get a few offices, but now that we know that we don't have enough educated workers for that, it's a little bit of a bummer. We're missing a bunch of zoning in here. So let's go ahead and add that. Get a whole bunch more people. And then, what else can we do? Let's go back here and check this again. High school is fine. University, we probably could use another university. And we don't have space to get a campus in here, but we can get... I hate that building, though. Let's get another one of these. We have one over there. We'll put this one in here. Yeah, we'll put that there. And just move this road a little bit. So that can come over here. That should work. I have never played Tastemaker. Alright, Justin, good to have you, and I will catch you next time. We've got an autosave coffee time here. Okay, so now that should get capacity for university is up quite a bit, and it should make this area a bit more demanding. Let's go ahead and add another park in here. We should have a lot of parks now because I've been downloading a bunch for St. Clair. Plaza. That has a weird shape to it. What does it look like? That actually, although it has a road in it. No, I don't want a road in there. Okay, well, we're not going to use that one. Let's see here. I mean, we could get basketball courts, but they don't quite seem fitting. Beer garden. Yeah, that's what we need. Let's go ahead and put that right there. And that should make that area, yeah, much more appealing. People want to be there. And let's go ahead and get... I mean, we don't need too many people right now, but we're going to zone for it anyway. We have pretty high unemployment. I mean, it's not high, really. It's right around my target spot. Do I have Touch It? I am not using Touch It, but a lot of the things that Touch It can do can be done with Move It. When there is something attached, like that park, let's come back in here and put it in here. You can use Move It, and you can hit Alt, and it can select these. So, I mean, we could come in here, and I could delete that. But then it doesn't quite feel right. So, it's not quite useful for this one. Okay, now, that is filling in nice. I feel like this is good. We need to get another metro in here, and we'll get one here, which will probably necessitate a bridge here. Yeah, so that we can have, yeah, that is a good idea. Let's go ahead and bring this out, and we'll get a metro station there. Metro, right there. Come over here and get this in like that. Whoops. We want to be elevated. And then over here, we are going to bring it right across this way. There we go. So we've got that one there, and then we can come in here as well, and we'll do a bike path. Bridge right across like that. That should be good. Alright. Then if we come over here and put that there, actually, I think that is enough clearance, so we can just leave it that way. So they have a bridge over to the metro there. Let's get a metro over in here too yet, and then we will add or like expand the line. And what I want to do is we're going to raise this up so we're not at -3. Do ground level, Bring that way and put this one in. That is going to mess up my line of the track. Let's move it all this way. That'll work. Take out one there, and then we should be able to come in. And of course, once again, elevated at the wrong time. Right there. That works. We can get there, and then this one comes down, and that completes the loop. Okay, so now we're going to pause it because we're going to do a little bit of work on the metro. We are going to remove that, and then we want to click on... Actually, we're going to take the whole metro line out, and then we're going to replace it and do a whole new one. Yes, delete. And now... Oh, autosave. Water time. Okay. Long autosave. There we go. So we are going to get a line that goes in one direction, then it comes around the other way. This goes here. We're going to have a clockwise and a counterclockwise loop. Where do we go from there? We come over this way, down to here, and complete. Metro line. City center. We'll just do A. And we can select vehicles. Let's do this one. I think it'll be a cool one to have. I don't know what it looks like, but I think it'll be cool. And that was counterclockwise, so we want to go clockwise now. Come this way. And up. And this way. We should have a lot of people taking public transit. Although at the same time, a lot of the city is walkable, so it's not a big deal. City center B. And same thing. I think I did this one. So, yeah. Actually, let's do a different one in the other direction, just so we can see the difference. Unpause. And let's see that metro. Yeah, that should work. We'll probably have this sort of thing on the Canadian side in St. Clair too. That's the same asset pack that I have downloaded. Here's the other one. That one is pretty good too, and just, I think, a little bit longer. Alright, change the line color. Yeah, we could do that. What color should we do? Dark green? No, let's do... I often like to do blue. For, for everything. Blue is a favorite color of mine, so we end up with a lot of those. There. Red line and, I guess, okay, yeah, we could do different colors for each line, I suppose. Red and blue. There we go. I don't know if the metro, if the vehicles are set to have different colors or not, but, yeah. Anyway, coming down here, get that in place there. Then this can come over here, and then let's go ahead and get a bridge here. You noticed you added the Ride Transport series in St. Clair today. Yeah, I am really a fan of it. I just discovered it the other day when I was looking for what to use, and I think it's great to have so much consistency there. I'm really looking forward to, like, having an entire system that is branded similarly. And that also, I mean, the Canadian side is going to have a lot of that. The American side is going to have probably just the commuter rail and maybe a bus, but I haven't set the bus yet. Or like I haven't picked out a bus yet. Is this all level or did that go downhill? I mean, it goes up over here briefly, and I think I'll... Oh, no. I want to lower that. Actually, I was about to say, I'm just going to keep it here, but then I looked at it, and I don't want to. Okay, that works. Now, unemployment is 12%. So we need to decide... First of all, we need to get water over here, but we need to decide if we are going to continue trying to add more people and office, which isn't really keeping up with our unemployment demands, or if we want to add more stuff. Ride transport. Let me get a link. Ride transit cities skylines. Give me like 2 minutes here. Not even that. Right here. Here. That is what we're talking about. So it has a whole bunch of different infrastructure for transit, and they're all branded with the same branding, marketing stuff, branding, I guess. And it is really cool to see. And, I mean, no worries about taking me away from streaming. The whole point of live streaming is to have a chat, and that's what we're doing, right? I mean, isn't that the whole essence of what a live stream is instead of doing a video? It's much more interactive and rewarding for the people who are there. So, like, that's what we just did. We do need to get keys over here. We have kind of reached where the keys end. We need to come in here, though, and get our canals finished off a little bit. And maybe get some more stuff at some point. It was made to be a manufacturer of transit like Bombardier. Yeah, and it works so well. I've long wanted to have branding that was unique to my series, but I think because I don't do like super detailed ones, I don't really attract a lot of the creators that make those different skins and stuff, which is fine. I tend to go through my series much faster anyway. I mean, which is funny to say because I do run almost 100 episodes per series, I suppose, and that is not fast, but at the same time, that takes me, what, like 4 months to do? And then we get a new series, so... Anyway. Alright, I thought I was approaching entropy. However, what you said was better. I actually don't understand that. But it's also been a long day. Let's go ahead and get some of this. Sorry, I came into the stream for the city late, but were the keys there, or I added them? So the islands were all there, kind of like over here. You can see the islands without the keys. I've added all of those, and we're going to add some more over here. So it's simple. It goes fast, somewhat. Especially, oh, I already have anarchy on. Okay, so it doesn't always go smooth. It goes better if we pause, because then the water is not moving and changing spots and stuff like that. But I wanted to get the keys in. I thought about doing canals, and I almost did them, but then we decided that they didn't quite look right for what we were going for. I don't remember what the problem with them was, but we early on decided that keys were the way to go, and I'm pretty happy with how it looks. Now, there are, so one thing that we found last week was that there are Venice assets like gondolas that are pretty cool, but they are made for a series of roads that are actually like roads in game rather than canals. And so then the gondolas operate kind of like cars on the roads, which would be cool too. But I mean, here we have a map that already has islands made that are actual islands instead of just canals and stuff like that. So this way, I feel like it is working out well. But the heat death of the universe. Okay. Again, I'm just tired. Let's see here. I mean, we could stop there with the keys for now. We're not going to get that way anyway, so we can unpause. But what we do need to do is we need to come in here and level all of the nodes from those keys and have them match the same height as that one. That way they're nice and smooth and it looks good. And then later we'll go in and smooth out the canals the rest of the way. Anyway, so do we want more more industry? I feel like we could get a little bit more. Maybe we put some out here. Yeah, we could get more industry out on this island. Otherwise, there's nothing else I would rather like really do with that. It's not really big enough for an island, or an airport. We don't need a cargo airport there, actually. So it would be a passenger airport if we were to put one out here. Maybe it fits. I don't think it would be that close. I think we would, if we do an airport eventually, I think it's going to be something like over in here. You know, a bit away from the city center. So I think we'll go ahead and put industry out here in Anirudda Agarwal. So there are trees there. How about a small forestry up? So, I mean, I'm avoiding doing any of the industries DLC stuff on these main islands because I want to get the most bang for my buck, essentially. Whoop, that was not what I wanted. Okay. We may end up with industry stuff out here if we play this map long enough, which we might do. I mean, if we go in, we have plenty of nodes and stuff like that. We're nowhere near the limit. And I'm having fun with this city on the stream, so as long as people are having fun, then we'll keep going with it. But let's go ahead and get stuff out here. You like all the various islands? I do too. It's really fun to like do something completely different with that. And again, I think it's another great way to be interacting with everybody. Now, let's get the industry road. This needs to be elevated, and it's going to cause traffic. If that is our only entry point, which it is totally going to be, because it doesn't make sense to go that way. It doesn't make sense to go any other way. I mean, what we could do is we could have, yeah, you know what? We're going to have another bridge here. And we're going to have one of these be a one-way so that we can get more lanes. We can have one way in each direction there. So there's 2 lanes going in each direction. Garbage dump site. This could be good. Bike ped... I mean, we could, but I feel like over here, what we really need is public transit over here. And maybe we end up getting a ferry that connects to it. But I'm anticipating a lot of this being... Well, I guess we could probably fit a bike path in here somewhere. Can we get another harbor? We have one there and one there. We probably don't need one. Ferry or a tram. Water is your worst enemy in the game. Secondary. Yeah, water can be hard to deal with, but it is doable, even without mods. The only problem I have with water without mods is that you can't add water sources, and that is a bummer. this probably doesn't work, actually. What we'll do is we will get a roundabout here. Roundabout time, which often does not turn out the way I want it to. So what we're going to do instead is we'll go 5 this way. No, we need it to be even. That is 4. I'll turn this off. 4 might work. If we go there, I can't get the node in the middle. Okay, 4 is not going to work the way I want it to. We'll go sips. 5 sips. That should give me a node in the middle. 3 this way. 1, 2, 3. That is not 3. Yeah, this is a massive, an epic fail from Czardus. Okay. It never works for me when I want to build a roundabout that way. I have to do it this way. Have I ever used the Metro Overhaul mod? No, I have not. I mean, I've played around with it, and I was part of the beta test group for the most recent iteration. But no, I have not really done anything with it. What am I doing? Am I doing 5x5 or am I doing 4x4? You know what? This is... what we're going to do is we're going to copy a roundabout and put it over here. That is what we shall do. Not that one. Maybe this one? We have that roundabout, we have this weird one. And we have this tiny one. Oh, maybe... maybe we go with the tiny one. What if we do that? Copy that. Paste it over here. And put it right here. That is so tiny. Let's make it a little bit bigger if we can. Although, let's go ahead and... how many lanes are on there? It's 1 lane. So I don't think 1 lane is going to work. But, we can lock the nodes real quick. And then we're going to make this wider. This is going to be terribly ugly. Actually, yes, it is terribly ugly. Okay, so that one is too small for what we want. I wonder, now that I'm thinking about this a little bit differently, if we were to bring this in and curve this way, like that, and then curve that out-ish, we could probably just do this in here. So these are one road coming off. Like that didn't need to curve at all, apparently. And then they come in here, and we can have one road going up this way. Build a square about. Okay, square about might work. But I'm feeling like if we do this, that might work too. So then we still have a little bit of traffic coming in here. I think that'll work for now. I mean, if we need to, we can change it. One-way loop around the whole island, I think that would cause more traffic, actually, because then you'd have stuff going all over the place. I do think I need a slip lane over here, though. So we'll get a one-way that will come in like this. And we'll just move that out like that, and I guess, well, we could control that node. This one here, make the corner offset a little bit longer. like that. Yeah, that works. So then people can go this way to get off, but they can't go the other direction. I think that works. Let's put it like that, though. That looks good. Okay, I have not used the depots for a metro overhaul mod. Let's come in here and get these in that direction and that way. And then since this is all going to be generic industry, we don't have to plan too much here. We can just really fit what we can here. And we do need a bit of cross street so that we can have the traffic spread out. That should work. Okay, now we need water out this way. What in the world of geometrics is a square about? A square about, I will show you, is like this. You go this way, this way, this way, and that way with one ways. So then you have a square. That is a square about going round. So you go round about the square. Triangle about. I wonder how that, I mean, okay, if we, now we're just playing with shapes. We need it to be equal too. If we come here, so we want this way to here, then we can have this be 45 degrees this way. And yes, I have used more realistic parking. It is in play in St. Clair, and I've used that in several other spots. It's a very good thing to set up. And there we have a triangle about. That's fun. Is there one way in and out of this area? One way in and... I mean, there is only one way to get out of here. We're going to take this out. This is the only way in. And this is the only way into this spot. There are a couple of ways there. This is going to have traffic. There's no doubt about that. But I'm hoping that some public transit will be able to help with that. But really, I mean, we're just going to go with that. And let it be bad traffic. As long as it continues to flow, I don't mind. So that water, I mean, we'll go ahead and bring that over there. Okay. Industry coming in. And we do need a bike path, which I think what we'll do, let's go ahead and just paint this in. I think what I want to do for a bike path is we'll come in here and we'll grab the bike path naturally. Do we have any other bike paths? Pedestrian, and then a bunch of retaining walls. No, we don't. Maybe a bridge across for better access to the port there. I don't think I want a bridge across that big area because we have big ships coming in. And I don't know, maybe we'll put another port in here. Then we'd have other ships. But I think we'll see how it goes. I'm very much a build it and then see what happens type of player. And then if I need to, I can adjust things. I'm going to bring this over here. And we can just bring this right along here. Pause for a moment. So the water doesn't mess things up. And bring this over this way. And across. This is more industry here? I mean, I guess that's fine. Where is the public transit? Way over there. Okay, we don't want this one here. What if we elevate? Yeah, let's bring this up higher. We're going to come over here and elevate. so that we can get across the thing. We have not used any specialized industry in this city yet. This is going to be like a bike highway. We can come over this way. And then go through here. And that can actually be where we come down. So we don't need to be this high here. Go there and over to here. Ground level. And connect there. So now they can take their bike all the way through here. We do need to come down. I mean, we could... Let's bring this across here. And this way. And then down here, too. And then bring that in this way. Like that. And just move it real quick here. Make that look a little bit better. Okay, so that goes around that way. We don't have a way to get down onto this island, but I suppose they probably wouldn't want to too much. Let's get a road, or a path down here. Okay, put that right here. There, that should work. So now we should see some bites going on there. Let's go ahead and take this out. To there. So they can get to that point on their bike. And then they have to go elsewhere. We could come in and we could put a bike path. But I think the bikes sometimes interfere with some of the building access. Okay, how long have I been working on this map? I think this is the 7th live stream I've done working on it. I don't remember when I did the first one, but it has been a while. There is a government center over here. We have... This is all the government area in here. So we have the palace here, and then we have government buildings on this side. So that is what that is. Then we have... I'm going to come back over here and check on how this is doing. 14% unemployment. Let's go ahead and get more of this zoned then. And that should fill in nice. We definitely need the jobs. Like to see if people are using this. I see them over here. Maybe not. Oh, there goes one. Very good. One cyclist. There's another one. Okay. So they are using it, but not too much. Now, I feel like we should get a ferry in, though. We could... Oh, that is not what I want. Let's come in here and get ferry. We could... I mean, we have a ferry line there that comes and connects over there. So, I mean, we could go ahead and get one like here and here. And then stop over there. Which would then, like that, that's going to be tourists, though. We don't really have a way to get elsewhere. We could bring it up this way. We don't have a ferry stop over here. We could get one right in here. And then connect it to, yeah, let's do that. We're going to put that there. Let's take the road that connected to it. Etso, good to have you tonight. Thanks for your help moderating, and have a good night. Coliseum offices. We don't have a Coliseum. No. Let's bring this down. Okay. So we've got that there. Then I want to bring it out this way, and we'll get a stop in here. Let's take that road out. Let's just do it this way. go. Take that out. And get this to be lower. Move it, come on. Okay. Move that lower. And these ones that are like out on the edge, we don't have to adjust to get them right up like we have with the canal. Let's get one over here next. Also new, could you show your different neighborhoods? Yeah, I'll show that in just a moment here. I'm gonna come in and take this node out, I believe. Nope, that was the wrong one. Okay. I mean, that was the right one, but it also was connected there. Let's go ahead and get that back in there. And lower this down a little bit. There. That's too far. There we go. And then I want it to come over here. Get one in there. And you know what? I want to just copy this. Because I want to be able to put it right here and not have it connect to the road. Okay, take that out. And move that in. Very good. And then one more. So that's going to start there and come across this way. And it can come in. Actually, I think we can just have it go all the way in there. So we can just get the ferry pathway here. Though I don't think we have clearance there, come to think of it. So maybe we just end there. Or we can connect over here. That'll be what we do. Autosave, water time. No, we don't have the colossal order office in here yet. I do like that asset, though. I often use it. Let's get this over here, like that, and this needs to come out. Can connect there, and then here, this can connect. This one can go over like that. And then this needs to come out over here. And make sure that these connect on both sides there. Okay, that should work. Let's go ahead and get that ferry going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stops, and then we're going to go back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I miss one? Well, whatever. Ferry line 3. Go for it. Get that Vaporetto, I guess? No. Oh, there's another. Okay, we can have a different kind, I guess. Here we go. That's. Oh, I had the wrong thing. Pause. Remove all those vehicles. We're going to go with the same type of ferry that we've had elsewhere. And budget control, so it can get those out, and that can get running. Okay, now, Caleb, this is the city we're building. It is on the Venice map. Let's go ahead and put that command in. Venice map. Nope, maybe it's map Venice. It's one of the two, and I can never remember. But anyway, that should get the link, and what we're doing is I am putting industry over here. Then we're going to have commercial in here, so that those are the only spots where we have the roads. Everywhere else has the network extensions to pedestrian zonable paths. And so I really want to have all of that be pedestrians only. Unfortunately, you have to go in and use TMPE to turn off cars on every one of them, so we still have some cars, but for the most part, it's only pedestrians out there. But this should all be functioning pretty well now. And we have plenty of people waiting out here, standing over the water. We are going to fix that by coming in here, and with move it, we're going to grab these nodes and move them both a little bit closer to the pier. That was kind of weird. Did that happen at the other ones? No, because I think that's the only one that we copy-pasted and then moved weird. So that should work, and we do have power issue over here, and you're right, we had a water issue over at this one. So we want to come in and make sure that we get water there. Let's go ahead and come out this way. That should get it. And there's plenty of people waiting for these ferries. So that is good to see. In fact, let's check on public transit really quick. The buses... Where do we have a bus line? Where... I didn't know that we had a... I mean, I clearly forgot that we had a bus line. Yeah, it connects those. That's right, I remember making that now. The trams are somewhat popular. The metro is very popular. And the ferry line 1 that goes through the Grand Canal is quite popular. And in fact, actually it's pretty good in terms of efficiency. But I think that'll be about where we end tonight. Let's go ahead and we will follow the metro again. We'll do it this way so we can see that nice ride metro. And that can go all the way around. But that will be about it from me tonight. I hope you've had a great time watching the stream, and I hope you have a great week as well, and that I catch you next time. Next Tuesday night will be the next one, and I think that is actually where I am going to sign off. So, thanks for the stream, and I will catch you then. Take care.